Yo, what is goody? No trades today. I took just a market recap. Didn't really find anything. Got close to entering, but never ended up entering. Bro, I realized that my mic thing, like settings on here, have been like only single channel, not double. So it's kind of annoying. But yeah. So let me just go over it real quick. What I saw. So this was a very close to entering. Okay, let me just go over it. So 4 hour was bearish, coming to market open, closing below this low. So looking for potential shorts. Now this looked very good. This was like a very nice looking setup. So it kind of got attached to it and kind of messed with my mental a little bit. But yeah, so market opens in between London high and London low. So at this point, I'm like, yo, we look like we could take out the London high. Keep in mind that we do have a 4 hour for value gap right below the London high. So it would have been really nice if the 4 hour just like have came in, filled it for value gap and started moving down, or even filled in this for value gap. That's the next thing I was looking at. So yeah, it was a 4 hour breaker block, I believe. Yeah. And then we also had a 1 hour for value gap here, but it wasn't like really that much of a confluence for me. Now with the 30-minute, was focused on the London high, but we also did have NY highs up here, which I was potentially looking to take out if we kept on rallying higher, but we never ended up actually taking them out. And yeah, so bro, Trump just like with a so okay, wait, let me backtrack a little bit. So market open, this looks very good. I'm getting confident that we're going to take out the London highs and start having a reaction to the downside. And then right when we get there, we take a massive Drake candle to the upside for what reason? What reason? Trump fucking tweeted we gotta fire the cook or something, fire federal cook, something like that. Bro, I have too many tabs open. But wait, I have it. He freaking tweeted like Trump considering firing Fed's cook for cause. I can't lie, I was being a retard and I was like, are they firing like the chef? I was like, to fire Fed's cook for cause. Yo, I don't know if I'm being retarded or not, but like, hear me out. Is he saying that he wants to fire the chef, like the cook who's cooking for the feds? Like, that's what I was thinking. That's what I thought was happening. But then I talked to my dad about it. He was like, they're going to fire, he's going to try, like, Powell's going to try retiring or something because they want to lower the interest rate. So I was like, oh shit, maybe I'm retired. But it's like, Fed's cook must resign. What, like the federal's cook, like the person who's cooking the food? Am I wrong for that? Like, I'm being genuinely serious right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a retard. But yeah, so anyways, what I was trying to say is that we ended up taking out the London high, and with this rally, I was thinking, yo, we might as well just take out the NY high because this is way beyond the 10 pip. This is way beyond the 10 pip like margin that I have. So then at this point, I was like trying to reason with myself, like, yo, because we have a 4 hour breaker block, we might as well just fill it the fair value gap and then have a reaction to the downside. So then I was considering entering. You know, we did have an inverse for value gap to the downside. I then retraced into equilibrium, but wasn't really willing to enter because with that as well, I wasn't really sure where to target. Like, I knew I'd keep my stop loss above the high of equilibrium, but like, where would I target? We have a massive fair value gap here that we could just bounce off of, and we did. We bounced off of that quite a bit. Again, had a reaction, but we ended up actually pushing through it. But we didn't have like a long-term move. We never ended up going to the London low or the Asian low. So not really too bummed about this. I mean, like, I guess it's a missed opportunity, but is it really the best opportunity to miss? Not really. Like, this is not the best trade I would ever take. Like, the way I thought of it was like, bro, would I regret taking this or would I be like confident in myself? And when I thought to myself, I was like, yeah, I'm going to regret this. So I didn't take the trade on that. Now, GBPUSD was very similar. You know, at this point, I was like, yo, there's no way we're taking out the London high because 4 hour was bearish. So I was like, yo, there's no way we're taking out the London high. You know, but once the news came out, I was like kind of having a hope that we would take out the London high, but you know, we never ended up doing it. Took out the Asian low, and I was like, yeah, I'm not taking anything on this. JPY 4 hour was bearish as well, but right at market open, we ended up taking out the Asian low, so not really looking for anything on that either. So yeah, no trades. Am I bummed a little bit? Yeah, a bit. Like, you know, I was getting some hope that I would be able to take a trade because it looked very good. That Euro USD setup looked very good. Like, that was like a A++ setup, you know, like, but, and like having that like hope kind of like caused me to feel a bit attached to that and like pray that it would work out in my favor, but it never ended up doing that, so I can't really get mad at that. So yeah. Wow, someone says, Waiting for the tweets. So that's the reason I got stopped out. Nice. Let him cook. Wait, is he actually firing the cook? Yo, because it's getting confusing, but he said Feds cook must resign. Federals cook. The cook of the Federals, the chef of the Federals who cook food for them must resign. That's what I was thinking. Hear me out. I honestly, I think that's the right, I think that's what happened, but like, I'm probably wrong. I probably look like a retard. But yeah. Yo, am I getting like, I'm getting jacked, bro. I was watching my first YouTube video, like my intro that I made back in like April, and I was like, or February, and I was like, damn, that guy's mini. That guy looks like a fat ass. But I was like, damn, bro. Hey. I'm getting the coconut shoulders like aesthetic.